Hey y'all, welcome on back. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama, and if you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, not a big deal. Just put hashtag replay when you are catching the replay. We are doing a cutout from last night's live sale. Okay, so this is added to the website, or you can go shop the live sale from last night, but it's the Be Mine round. Okay, so it has the Be Mine scored into the back of the board, but we're going to paint the background white, and I think we're going to add a little bit of buffalo plaid to the back. So, oh, y'all, I totally forgot to change my keyword. Hold up. My keyword is not sale. My keyword is mine, M-I-N-E. So comment M-I-N-E, and that will get you all of the info for tonight. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Lynette. Y'all, I'm a little flustered because we just saw all of the new stuff that's coming out tomorrow. All of it. All of it, y'all. There's a new surface. There's 2 new exclusive colors. Hi, Faith. There are all sorts of things. So comment the word mine, M-I-N-E, while I get this changed. I'm so sorry, y'all. Normally I have this done. But there are 18 new transfers coming out, a surface, 2 exclusive colors that you have to earn. You can't just purchase on their own. And it doesn't look like the keyword is working. Y'all, hold on. I'm like so out of it right now. Hold on, y'all. Hi, Katrina. So while I'm trying to get that going, let me get this painted. So we're going to paint this back with chalk. I'm just using white chalk paint. You can use the chalk paste. Whatever you want, but let me see. Oh, I see why. Hold on. I see why it's not working. I know. Give me 1 second, y'all. Here we go. Let me just do this. Here we go. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, now comment the word mine, M-I-N-E. Yes, all the new stuff we just got shown as designers, y'all. So if you want sneak peeks to new product and all of that, and if you become a designer this month and purchase $100, you actually get to purchase the spring launch that's in, what is that? In next month, early. So, is it still not working? Ooh! Hold on. Oh my goodness, y'all. I apologize. They come out tomorrow, Miss Debbie. They come out tomorrow. Okay, it doesn't look like it's still working. That's okay. We'll figure it out. While this is drying, I'll get it fixed. I know, I can see that. Give me a second. Hi, Carol. Yep, that would be why. Update. Okay, now try it. M-I-N-E. Now try it for me. Hi, Pat. Hello. Y'all, do me a huge favor. Hit the heart button. Comment mine, M-I-N-E. Fingers crossed that it's working now. And it still doesn't look like it's working. What the heck? I'm gonna throw this computer out the window. Hi, Susan. Oh, gosh. It still doesn't look like it's working. What is going on? There we go. I see that Miss Diane got it. So this is the Be Mine cutout from last night's live sale. I did add it to the website if you want to get different sizes. So it starts at 10 inches and goes all the way up to 18. So if you really like this and you want it to be a door hanger, you can get a bigger size. Okay. All right, that's dry. So here's what we got. This is a 10-inch round. This was available in the cutout sale, and y'all, I'm pretty sure in the sale I accidentally told y'all the wrong price. I think I told y'all no, that one I told you the correct price. There were a couple of items that I had told y'all the wrong price on, but you did get charged the correct price, which saves y'all some money. All right, so this is a little border that's gonna go around it. We're just gonna paint this in all black. So yeah, bunch of new stuff is coming out tomorrow. I will send out a message with all the info. So make sure, I don't know how to tell y'all to make sure, but make sure you're signed up for product notifications, or make sure you're in the VIP group, because I will post up updates in there. And I will post the sneak peek. You get to see everything tonight over in the VIP group once we get all of the links, okay? Hi, okay, I think it's working. It's working. It's working. There we go. Okay, let's see. It looks like it's working now. So this is going to be just a simple little hanger, y'all. Like I said, you can get it in a bunch of different sizes. In the live sale, it was a 10-inch round, but I added more size options to my website if you want it to be a smidge bigger, okay? We got that painted. Put this to the side. Hello. Hi, guys. I see lots of people jumping on. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, let me just show y'all. Okay, so it's going to say be mine with the little heart arrow and the word, and then this around the edge, okay? Oh, Lord. With this around the edge with a pattern in the back. So the pattern in the background is going to be a light pink. So I'm thinking, what do y'all think? Should we do the letters? No, I got it. We're just going to do everything in red. Hi, Billy. Hello. Am I frozen for y'all? Hi, Lois. Hello, my friend. Hi. All right, so I'm going to take Candy Apple. Y'all, when you comment the word mine, everything is in, actually, I'm going to use, no, not frozen. Okay. My screen was showing that I was frozen, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't frozen for y'all. So I'm going to take a makeup sponge and paint my letters that way it doesn't get gunked up in the cutout. But how is everybody? Today's Monday, y'all. I keep thinking it's Wednesday. I don't know why I think it's Wednesday, but I keep thinking it is Wednesday. All right, same thing, just going over all of this. So we're gonna add a pattern to the background of the white part. And I think we're gonna do that in Peachy Keen. So, hi Shauna, hi Linda. I thought it was, yeah, see, I'm so off on my day. I don't even know what day it is, y'all. I keep thinking it's Wednesday and it's not. It's not, it's only Monday. It is only Monday. Y'all, if you did purchase from last night's live sale, all invoices have been sent, with the exception of one that came in this afternoon. So if you don't see your invoice, make sure you check your spam or junk folder. A lot of times it will get sent over there just because you haven't interacted with my email address before. It was raining. I know, you feel like every day Saturday. Well, that must be nice, Miss Carol. Back to work today and kids tomorrow. You must be a teacher or work in education, I'm guessing. All right. Y'all, I'm a little flustered. I thought I had everything together and then I forgot my key. I forgot everything. I just forgot everything. Yeah, the weather changed here this afternoon. It was nice and not warm, but it was warmer. And then as the afternoon went on, it got colder here. Is anybody getting snow? The snowstorm? All right, we got that painted. Let's get this cleaned up because we are done with the painting. Y'all, tonight's gonna be quick. We are almost done. You're expecting a wicked snowstorm. Your 25th year, oh girl, God bless you. I did it for 11 years and that's all I could do. I love the kids. It was all the other stuff that went with it. A storm, not yet, no snow. Do you get snow where you live? I would say I wish we did here, but then no. No. And I'm using paper towels. I usually use baby wipes, y'all, but your girl's all out of baby wipes. So I'm just going to use regular water and a paper towel to clean this up. Getting ice, heavy rain. Oh, you're retiring in May. Congratulations. You're almost there. You are almost there. That is so exciting. All right, here we go. So we got this, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add a buffalo pad to the back, okay? But first we need to wax our surface, okay? I'm going to heat up my wax. I always tell y'all, because my wax, for whatever reason, is a little flaky. So I like to heat it up and just kind of get it back to a softer consistency. And I'll take my wax applicator and just buff this on. We are getting a winter storm tonight. Oh my goodness, y'all be safe. Please be safe. Please be careful. Don't leave your house if you can help it. All right, so that is waxed, and we are gonna take our buffalo plaid, okay? So if you want the buffalo plaid, I will have a kit available in my VIP group with the cutout and all of that too. I know. Y'all be safe. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel back half of this, and I'm going to fuzz 1/2 at a time, okay? I'm not gonna fuzz it a whole lot just because I have used this transfer quite a bit. So if it is brand new and it's really, really, really sticky, definitely fuzz it a couple of times. Okay, I'm just gonna do it once. And then I'm gonna put my board in between the backer and the transfer, okay? That way I'm not fighting my transfer on my glass mat because it likes to stick the transfers like to stick really well to the glass mat. Do you order on VIP or Messenger? For what? For the kit? Is that what you're talking about? So I'm gonna lay that flat, and then I'm gonna push down, making sure that there are no air bubbles. Okay. And I'm actually going just to go from the center out and push out the air bubbles. If you hear the crinkling, I don't know if y'all can hear it. If you hear the crinkling, that means there are air bubbles right there. So if there are air bubbles, what's gonna happen is your paste is gonna be more likely to bleed where the air bubbles are. So I'm working the center out and pushing out those air bubbles. For the kit, you can order in the VIP group or you can send me a message. Either way, it's easier if you comment in the VIP group because it's easier for me to kind of keep track of invoices that I've sent. But if you send me a message, it's gonna work too. All right. Hi, Karen. Hello. All right. This is the color Peachy Keen. I wanted to use Peony, but Peony's still not in stock. So I'm gonna use Peachy Keen. So the thing with buffalo plaid is you want to, hi Nancy, is you want to start from the center and work your way out, right? And if you are just popping on, please say hey, hit the heart button and comment the word mine, M-I-N-E, and I will send you the info about everything that I'm using tonight, okay? So you want to start with the center and work your way out with buffalo plaid. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to work from the center out. That way, if there are still air bubbles, it'll push out as you're pushing the paste through your silk screen. Okay, now my paste is a little bit on the drier side, so I do need to work a little bit quicker. That way, my paste does not dry in the silk screen. Okay, so I'm just taking my paste that's already on the transfer, picking it up and moving it around. That way I don't have to go back into my jar for more paste. And I'm just working from the center out, my friends. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Dolores. All right. Same thing. Ooh, y'all, that's starting to get dry. I gotta work faster. So I should have added a little bit of more distilled water to my paste to make it more of the consistency that I was looking for. Because if your paste is on the drier side, it's gonna dry quicker in the silk screen. And if it dries in the silk screen, it's gonna get pulled up when we pull up the transfer, okay? So just be mindful of that. I should have just added a little bit more water before I started to put the color on. All right, y'all ready? This is the part I love. Y'all, I love the peel and the reveal. Oh, it's so good. All right. Now my buffalo plaid is not perfect. That's okay. I'm gonna put that over here. Let me put some water on it, and then I will hold this up. I know I would use a bigger squeegee, but I don't have any with me right here. So if I had one, that's what I would have used. So this is the color Peachy Keen. So if you see like right there, do you see where kind of the paste is missing? What probably happened is the paste dried in the silk screen. So that's what it looks like, what it can look like when the paste dries in the silk screen. It won't stick to your surface, okay? So if that happens, you can absolutely clean your transfer and line it back up and repaste and cover up the spots that got covered or that got missed. Or this one I wouldn't do just because it's going to be harder to line up all of the lines. Now I don't mind it because it makes it look a little rustic and worn, but if that bothers you, absolutely clean your transfer and do your best to line it back up. It's just harder with the buffalo plaid because there are so many lines that you kind of just have to get just perfect. So, exactly, it gives it character. All right. So let's get this dry. And then all we have to do is put our pieces on and then we're done. But I think I am gonna add some polka dots to the heart. All right, so first let's get this on here. So we have this right here. So it kind of makes it look a little bit more finished. Now I do need to clean up my edges, which I'll do after my live with a black marker. But I'm gonna take some stick fast glue. Oop, I got way too much. And I'm just gonna put it around the edge. And then we're gonna line it up. It's cute. Thank you. It doesn't bother me that the buffalo plaid is not perfect. That doesn't bother me. Okay, so do you see how you can see the white paint on the edges? I personally don't like how that looks. I think it just makes the piece look a little bit unfinished. I don't have it in here, but what I typically do is I take a black marker and I just go around the edge and cover up all the paint that got painted on the sides. And it kind of makes it look a little bit more fresh and more, I guess, professional. Hi, Bev. So there it is so far. Then we're going to do the B. So this one's going to be kind of hard to see where the etching or the scoring is. I think I got it because I saw that little piece. Ah, turn off. And then the B mine. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is add some black polka dots to the heart. Should we do black or white polka dots? I'm kind of thinking white, but what do y'all think? Just polka dots in the heart. Should we add black or white? White. Yep, white. Black. I think black would be pretty. White. White. Oh, I'm a mess. White. Okay. I think white's the winner. So I'm just going to use my chalk paint and I'm just going to use the end of this brush. Okay. So you could do black and white if you wanted to. You absolutely could. Let me put this over here. All right. You could do black and white. I'll just do white. Or should we do black and white? Now y'all got me thinking. Should we do black too? Or just white? Black. Black and white. What do y'all think? White, black, black. Hi, Marina. White. Okay, we'll just do white. All right, here we go. So I've never done it with this end, so we're going to see how this goes. Okay. Ooh, that didn't go very well. That's not working very well. Y'all, that's not working very well. Oh, I need something with a little bit more of like a tapered edge. Y'all. Okay, well, that is not one we're gonna do. Let me go paint this again. Round foam brush. I don't have one. I don't have a round foam brush, or that's what I would use. So let's think here. So now y'all know, don't use the end of a foam brush to make your polka dots. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Leave it to you. Yeah, I know. Leave it to me. That's okay, Colleen. Leave it to me, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do another layer. Let me go grab an actual paintbrush that's in my other room. Hold on, because I think that's gonna do a better job than the foam brush. OMG. Okay. That's exactly what I'm gonna use. Billy, that's what I did. That's what I did, and it did not work. Nancy, to get notifications, you have to put an exclamation point before the word notify. Just like it is in that comment. That seems to confuse a lot of people. You have to put the exclamation point for it to get you signed up. Oh, Miss Darlene, girl, I'm real. You can totally use a paint marker too, but I find that knowing me, I have a hard time with paint markers and controlling how much paint comes out with getting the right size of dot I want. I don't know if that makes any sense. So you could totally, you could totally use a white marker to do highlights. I absolutely agree. But I do like, there we go. And that's a million times better than, hi Jenny, than this, than that dot. So I'm just going to do white polka dots, kind of just randomly. Yeah, it looks so much better, right? If you're just jumping on, don't use the end of a foam brush, or at least me, to do polka dots. It does not work. At least for me, it didn't. But y'all know me. I don't always do everything like sometimes the smart way the first time. I have to like learn the hard way. All right. So much better. Hi. I know. So the end of the paintbrush is perfect. It works. All right, let's dry it. Let's dry it before I mess it up. So if you're just popping on, we're doing a little mini Be Mine Valentine sign. And we use the buffalo plaid. Thanks. But I want to get this dry. Now it will take the polka dots a bit to dry just because there is quite a bit of paint on there. Hi, Melinda. Well, Miss Dolores, I have been working behind the scenes on more like reels and short videos for y'all. And so I've been really practicing my painting skills, even though this side doesn't look like it. So there'll be more short videos and reels coming out soon. I have been working on them with cutouts and stuff, all of that. If I order this, yes, Miss Debbie. Yes, if you want to order it, Miss Debbie, because your order is the next order I'm working on. Your order is the next, I know for a fact your order is the next one I'm working on. So if you order it, I will add it to your order. Okay, what do we think? Oh, look how cute. I love it. All right, let's glue. I'm going to start with the mine first. And this will fit on the large signpost, which is right here with the little snowman is hanging on. Can I just order the words? Yeah. Yes, you can, Miss Dolores. Have you sent mine out? I don't know off the top of my head, Miss Robbie. No, actually no, because I'm waiting on your Literally Freezing kit, that one. The one that I posted about in the VIP group yesterday. That is what I'm waiting on. Once I have that, which I'm still waiting for it to be shipped. Don't even get me started, y'all. I will ship it. But if you want me to, Robbie, if you want me to go ahead and ship the stuff that is ready to ship, I absolutely can. You just won't get a refund in the shipping. You just let me know. What time do you leave tomorrow? I don't leave tomorrow. Where am I going tomorrow? On my trip? The trip that I won? That doesn't happen until the end of February. If that's what you're talking about. So we've got some time. We've got some time before I leave. But actually, you know what? I'm leaving next week, I just remembered. I'm leaving next week. Did you have more? I don't know, Miss Pamela. I'm pretty sure I don't. Just because the transfer that I used was only around for a limited time. But once I get everything in, if I have something extra, I can definitely let you know. What do y'all think? Look how cute that is. I think black and white polka dots would have been perfect. Hi, Linda. No, Miss Patty, you can totally order for my live. Ordering for my live sale yesterday ends tomorrow. So like I said, I will go through the edges and clean those up with a black marker. Let's put some twine around, even like baker's twine. Like red and white baker's twine would be really cute with this. Let me cut this. Yeah, isn't it cute? So I will have a kit up in the VIP group where you can get the cutout, you can get the transfer, you can get the colors all in one rather than having to go to 2 different websites and pay. So it needs a bow and it's cute. The thing is with the bow is I don't want it to cover up the words. But if you get this, Miss Denise, you can totally add a bow. I'm not going to add a bow tonight. Thanks, Julie. Oh my goodness, this keeps fraying on me. OMG. It's because those scissors are trash. I need to throw them away. What the heck? It don't want to go in there. There we go. Oh. Hi, Debbie. All right, let me tie this. I will pick a winner for some Happy Meal or for a coupon. So $5 off your next order. But there it is. I agree, no bow. Yeah. So you could totally add a bow. I think a bow would be cute. I just didn't pull any ribbon for it tonight. But like what would be really cute is like a fabric messy bow. If you can get it small enough to where it doesn't cover up the letter. So this is our large signpost, y'all. I've sold over 100 of these. Y'all absolutely love this signpost, right? So this thing is awesome because you can change out your signs for the different seasons, right? So we made this one, I think last week, and then now we made this one. And all you do is just hang it. I would glue your little hanger up higher so you have more room at the bottom. Turned out cute. Thank you, Miss Diane. What color did you use on the signpost? I think I used burnt umber and I stained it with the baby wipe, but I can't be completely sure. So signpost, y'all, is a one-time purchase, or if you want multiple, but I absolutely love my signposts. We create for it all the time. And there it is. We're switched out for Valentine's Day. Yay. All right, y'all, hit the heart button. Let's pick a winner. So the way that it works is I pick a winner from the comments. Hi, Rose. I'm good. How are you? I pick a winner from the comments, and the winner will win a $5 coupon. But if you already won this month, you cannot win again. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let me refresh the comments and we'll pick a winner. Okay. I'll be back on tomorrow. Y'all make sure you're in my VIP group. A bunch of new stuff is coming out tomorrow. I will send out a message through my Facebook Messenger for all the info, but there's 2 exclusive colors coming tomorrow. So there's like a new pink, it looked like pink, and then there's a dark purple. We don't have a dark purple. So the way that you can earn it is, I think you get the pink color by spending a certain amount. I'm not going to say because I don't want to tell y'all the wrong amount. I don't remember off the top of my head. But then you can get both colors for free when you spend $125 on the website. So thanks, Miss Diane. Thank you, Miss Julie. Yay. Okay, here we go. Let's pick a winner. I know, I'm so excited for the purple. It's going to be gorgeous. And it's only while supplies last. So if they sell out, they're not going to make more. So if it's peach, why? I'm not sure. The video, I couldn't really tell what color it was. So that's why I said I think it's a pinkish color. I don't know that for sure. All right, here we go. I know, dark purple. Aren't we ready? We do have a pastel purple. Miss Debbie, we sure do. We've got wisteria. I consider that a pastel purple. These are the two purples we have. Berry and wisteria. At least I think wisteria is still available. Okay, here we go. I know y'all are like, girl, just announce the winner. All right, 1, 2, 3. Miss Linda Lacey. Miss Linda Lacey, are you here? Let me see. They did. Okay. Linda Lacey, if you're here, let me know. That's not it from Easter. What? Linda Lacey, are you here? If she's not here, I will pick someone else. Yay, Linda! Linda, you are the winner of $5 off. Let me see if I can show y'all. Y'all want to see some of the new stuff? Y'all want me to show y'all real quick? I will post it in my VIP group, but let me show y'all some of the new stuff, okay? So, oh crud, it's backwards. This isn't gonna work. This is not gonna work. It's just gonna be backwards, y'all. I apologize, okay? So, reminder, it's backwards. I know it's backwards, okay? So there is the Amen transfer. There is a new mini typewriter font. So let me do this. I don't know if y'all can see it. So there's a mini typewriter font. That one says main character energy. Perfect for a shirt. This one says be kind is cool with some sunglasses. We have a new medium polka dot transfer. Oh, I didn't see that one. This one says maybe today, Satan, or not today. So you can actually change out the word not instead of maybe. So you can make it say not today, Satan. This one says I woke up like this. This one is confetti hooray. So that's a layering piece. Vintage labels and crowns. An ASL alphabet. This one says be salty, or I guess stay, or you can do be salty or stay salty. Then we have kitchen herbs. And I'll post this link in my VIP group as soon as I hop off of here. There is that popular transfer, God is good, all the time. That is that transfer that I posted. Sorry. Oh no, sorry y'all, I'm having a hard time. I can't turn the camera around and y'all see at the same time. Hold on. There. Can y'all see it? Hold on. Let me go back. Maybe I had it the wrong way. I apologize, y'all. Okay. So there's the Amen transfer. That's a size A. Then we have a mini typewriter font. That's a size A. Then we have main character energy. I thought this one would be perfect for t-shirts. Then we have being kind is cool with some sunglasses. Then we have a new medium polka dot transfer, which I didn't even see that in the launch today, or like the thing that we were able to see as designers. Love that. Then this one says maybe today, Satan, or not. So you can switch out the not instead of the maybe. So it says not today, Satan. Then we have woke up like this. Then confetti hooray. So that's a layering piece. So you layer hold on. You layer all those pieces and it makes it look like confetti. Then we have vintage labels and crowns. Then an ASL alphabet, be salty or stay salty, kitchen herbs. And this is the transfer that y'all were raving about in the VIP group a couple days ago that I gave you a sneak peek on. The one that was on the sweatshirt. That says God is good all the time, and it does have a big y'all, and then it says let go and let God. So that's a size C transfer. So that's that transfer that y'all were pumped about and asking me if I was making shirts, but you can actually grab this transfer and make your own. Then we have a new set of patterns. These are called the bold patterns. Then we have a big band transfer. That's a size C, and it does have chalkable shapes that match some of the instruments. And then we have a Jazz It Up transfer, and that has some chalkable shapes. Then we have another pattern transfer, the Everyday Pattern transfer. I'm super excited about that one. Then an antique typewriter pattern or transfer, and then a new Welcome. That's a size E. And then this is a brand new surface. That is a drop-in box frame. So that is the drop-in box frame. And yeah. So, were y'all able to see it? Y'all still couldn't see it? Oh gosh. Were y'all able to see it? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, there we go. Love it. So, okay, sweet. Let me see if I can show y'all the new colors really quickly. Sorry if I just took y'all on a ride. Let me see if I can show y'all. Okay, perfect. The new colors. But it's not. We saw it. Okay, perfect. Y'all saw it. Sweet. So yeah. So the really cool thing is that drop-in box frame is actually our old drop-in box frame, but there's a little slit or slot at the top where you can change out the inside. So you just have to buy one frame, right? You just have to buy one frame, and then you can switch out the middle. So the middle will come with an insert for wood grain, the white and the brown, and then there'll be an insert for white or black chalkboard. So Miss Leona, you'll probably have to go back and see. But yeah, I don't know. I can't find the pictures of the colors. They won't release any new ink right now. If we get new ink colors, it'll be next month. They just did, typically in January, it's Creative Kickstart. So they usually release like a set of like transfers or a bundle that you can purchase or earn with a purchase from Chalk. And so instead of doing transfers, they did the colors. So it's the two colors, the purple and I think like the pink or peach. I really don't remember what the first color was. It was hard to tell what the color looked like just from the video. Miss Diane, send me a message and I can change it on my end for you. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. Go to my VIP group. I will post what I just showed y'all over in there. That way y'all can look at it without like it wobbling on you. And then the keyword tonight was mine, M-I-N-E, and I will send you all the info for the supply list that I used tonight. We made that sign right there, and I will be back on tomorrow. Bye, guys.